Hey, what's going on everybody? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with a gameplay review of Pixel Privateers, and this is going to be developed by the people of Quadro Delta. And so this is a squad-based tactical RPG loot 'em up that will send your team of mercenaries through a mysterious wormhole on a quest to gather technology. But then things happen, and then it becomes a one-way ticket, hijinks ensue, and then you have an entire galaxy of worlds to explore, factions to encounter, and of course epic gear to collect. Now this is a very fun game. Lots of depth in this game, I will say that much. There are a bit of questionable things that happen, such as whenever you do upgrade your ship, you could have the possibility of losing out on items because you don't have enough space for it all of a sudden, and if you somehow pick up an extra team member without extra space, you can't move until you disintegrate your character, which is kind of silly in a way. I'm not sure why they went ahead and did that, but there you have it. There are some questionable things about this game that I will say, but for the most part it is avoidable, and definitely we are going to be checking it out firsthand right away. So yes, it is a true tactical squad-based combat. Loads of things to discover and loot. I mean, look at this world right here, and this is all going to be generated differently every single time you play, so it's not going to be the same every single time. I think the only thing that's going to be the same is this wormhole right here being right next to the desolated planet, where you have to put the artifacts in to finish up what you're doing. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is the crews. And so when you start out the game, you only get, 5 out of 5 crew members. But later on you can put down 8 of 8 if you get another living quarters for your ship. We'll talk about that in just a few. But for now, you can have up to 8 players here, or 8 of your mercenaries, to go down on a planet and wreak some havoc, basically. There's no talking. There's no, hey, how you doing? No negotiations. There's just basically a shoot 'em up. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like maybe they should have added some extra to it. That would have been nice there. Right here is going to be the loot, and as you can see there, just as you kind of expect, it's going to be the loot find. They're going to have different types of levels for it. They have the rare types here, and the epic loot, and also the legendary loot here. Where's the legendary loot? There it is. Legendary one-handed melee weapon, and then the artifact heavy armor. So they have some really cool stuff here, and they also do some pretty cool things as well. So chance to stun an enemy, and then this one here makes the target to where it'll bleed, and it gives extra damage to organic creatures. And then here, 190 radiation damage when you get struck in melee. So it's not just the run-of-the-mill, heals when reloaded. So they have some pretty interesting stuff here. Reload after each kill. So that's really nice to have for your Marines. There's going to be different types of classes as well, and they are all pretty much defined by either the weapons they're holding or by the tool that they're holding. So here I do have a Marine there denoted by the red symbol, and this is going to be my engineer right here denoted by the engineer tool, and then the healer or the medic, and then the sniper, or what they call the scout, or the tank, or what they call the vanguard. So a whole bunch of things here, and yes, the melee weapons are extremely useful because these guys are going to be tanking it up. These guys are going to be the ones taking the hits up front while you guys are going to be sitting back, because there's no cover system. There's none of that. You basically just stand behind your vanguards. The vanguards can taunt, but if they get by, or if they appear in the middle of your party, then you might as well run for it, or just run for your tanks where they can maybe pull them off of you or something like that. The main basic things here to note is that strength, agility, speed, stamina, and intelligence. So strength, carrying capacity, and if they're melee, then it will deal with their melee damage. Or if they're going to be holding a gun, then it will matter with their agility. So that'll give them the hit rating, and then their main hand's chance to hit on a level 21 enemy. So if they're higher level, then they'll miss a little bit more often. But if they're the same level here as the level 21 guy, then he will have an 88% chance to hit. And then the speed, and then the stamina gives you more health points, intelligence to crit, and then to your tools where they heal, or have the ability cooldown reduction, or have drone and turret damage bonus. So pretty cool stuff there for your crew. And then you can hire more crew here. One thing to note is that as long as you're near a market, then it'll be pretty easy to get another guy. So I definitely recommend you put this game on the hardcore mode, because then the death will be more permanent. But if you do it on the normal level where you can clone your guys, and I can't access here, but the cloning lab will make it to where if your guy dies, then you can just make another clone of that person, and then you just start again. No, not a big deal. And even if you get RNG'd a little bit on the worlds, then no problem. You can just make a new guy and be on your way with the same person, same stats, and all that stuff. Here's going to be the really cool stuff here, is that when you are going to be checking out the science lab, these are all the different technologies that you can have. And here is going to be research points, and it's all going to just deal with time. It's not going to have any research points that you need to purchase or anything like that. As long as you're going to do something, then your research points will go up, and then you'll be able to learn more and more things. Now, I don't believe you can learn everything in a short time, but you probably will after a while. But there are a lot of different tiers here, all the way up to tier 7, and then after that, the first skill here is going to be the one that you need to unlock before you can get to these next 3 skills there. So for example here, sniper weapon specialization, so my scouts will deal 15% extra damage with 2-handed guns, and then after I unlock it, then it will open up these other 3 that will be more sniper specific. So for this one here, damage taken from status effects will break stealth, scouts are able to see cloaked enemies, and then scouts gain plus 15% damage when no enemies are close by. So pretty cool stuff here for your research. Item research. Right here you don't see anything, but we're going to go on a quest soon so you can see the combat in action. But when you pick up items, you'll be able to research them, and then they'll appear right here, and then you'll be able to learn whatever it is. Like I said, the cloning lab is for when you die, or if you just want to create another guy that with the same stats. Why not? Go ahead and do it. And here's the replicator. So what I can do is, if I need a gun of the same kind, then I could just replicate it like this. It only costs matter, and then I'll replicate the same gun just like that. As you can see, they're both the same. Now, I do notice here that it does take a little bit of time sometimes, and then there are times where you might not succeed in replicating it here, but I did actually succeed. So a 24% chance, and I actually got it. So great. I am currently at a market, so after I made that extra pistol, I can go ahead and sell it if I want to. And as you can see there, it's the same price because it's the exact same gun. So let's go ahead and sell it. Alright, selling replicas. It looks like you're selling a replicated gun. Each sold replication earns you less and less money. I'll sell it anyways. So if I make another replica, then it's going to be costing less and less, and not a big deal. I don't care about that. I just wanted to make one replica so that I could just go ahead and make a quick buck here. So here, if you have a lot of matter on hand, then just go and replicate a bunch of guns and then sell it for cash. And that's some really nice stuff. Some things to note is that you do have to watch out for is getting more fuel for your ship so you can travel around in the galaxy map. Not a big deal. You'll be able to go on missions here and then be able to get more fuel or matter or even more items, and you'll see that in just a sec. I'm gonna also be at a shipyard here, so here I can purchase different types of ships, and it really kind of doesn't matter. It does matter when you get attacked, and so I went with this ship here because on this elegant ship everything's conveniently located around one dominant feature, the elevator. So now you only need to have one elevator right away for any of the bad guys that might jump your ship. So that's pretty cool. The cola from the past. And anyways, this does support the most rooms, and that is going to be one of the really cool things about this game, is that you could build your own ship up, and you could go and put these modules on. Right now I'm all filled up at the moment, but there's going to be a bar on every ship. But here's my sleeping quarters there, but I could actually go and replace it with the medical bay right there. Now, since everything does save automatically, I don't want to do this, but this does give you an idea here of the different types of things you could build for each little spot. And here's more storage space for me, and then here's a security room, so when I do get jumped, then I'll have little bots helping me out. And here's the engine room, or the warp room, I guess. And right here I do have a little mini turret that I purchased for this room, so if I do get attacked and it's going to be in this room, then my mini turret will actually help me out on defending my ship. So pretty cool stuff here. Alright, and then next up, we're going to check out the market again. And as you can see, I just buy weapons, armors, helmets, tools, and then I can sell it like I said back then. But here I can also do a black market, and it's all unidentified, so it's all kind of a guess. You could end up with a really great item for whatever, 1,500 bucks or 2,700 or not. Let's go ahead and check it out. So let's get this here, the retro shotty. Let's go ahead and buy that up. And unfortunately, it was not anything awesome. It's just going to be a greenie. So let's just add that to my inventory, and then we're just going to sell it. So pretty much half price, but not a big deal. You're going to get a lot of money, and you're going to get a lot of matter, and I think fuel is probably the only thing that's a little bit in question here. So I'm going to go do some Void Seeker Beta request missions here, and here they will try to spawn pretty much around you, and luckily for me, it actually spawned all around me. So let's go ahead and jump to it. And as you can see here, I could choose my team, and then I'm going to choose all my members, and my landing parties will be 8 of 8. The nice thing is that if you have spare crew members, you can purchase a module on your ship, and even if they don't go on the mission, then they'll also be able to learn the experience from the quest. Also, as well, you can change the difficulty. So if you find that you're kind of getting bored, then you can actually make it a whole lot more difficult. So +1 the enemy's level, or +3 enemy level, but your loot quality will go up a lot better. But since I am playing in hardcore mode, then I'm going to keep it on usual, no change, because there are spikes in difficulty, and I don't want to lose any of my guys, and it happens a lot. So I'm going to go up here, and like I said, there's hardly any negotiating. People just attack you, and there we go, we're off. So the nice thing here is that I can actually pause the combat here and select my guys individually and do special little skills that I can put on there. So since I'm going to choose this here, pain suppression, reduce all damage target entity 90% for 8 seconds. So I'm going to put that on my tank like that, and then after that I'm going to go and select all my guys for now. You can also do, you need to learn the shortcut keys. So pressing Q does help out in that. But for now I'm going to just press the 4 button to get Battle Frenzy. So removes and blocks incapacitating status effects for 10 seconds and heals nearby characters for 10% of their total health. So that's going to be really good here, just in case. And removes and blocks incapacitating status effects. So here, let's go ahead and do that and attack. And right now I'm kind of failing on the attacks here. Why am I not? What's going on? What's going on? Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Why am I not attacking anymore? Okay. I'm not sure why I'm not attacking, but... Okay, why am I not attacking? What's going on? Am I bugged or something? I don't know. What's going on here? Why can't I attack? Now the one downfall of this game is that there are some questionable things that happen. There we go. I'm not sure what happened there. I couldn't click on any of my enemies. That's so weird. Well, luckily for me, I do have 2 medics on my team, and I'm finally able to get the killing going right. So they'll drop some really cool items there, and as I said before, some questionable things here, and some bugs that are still present within the game, and otherwise a pretty smooth game, but still. And one thing here is that your order always changes here, so order does matter in this game. And another thing too is that your guys don't go and automatically attack anyone. Even if they're getting attacked, it doesn't matter. You always have to right click them. You always have to click them. Otherwise, they will just stand around getting killed, and they don't care. They'll just die. So we're gonna move up here, and then we're going to kill these guys here. As you can see, I'm absolutely brutalizing these guys here. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. And I think it's because all my legendary weapons. Hey, I'll take it. These guys were brutalizing me earlier. And so, definitely I will give it back. We'll actually go and... every one of these levels here are all going to be different from one another, and no two levels are going to be the same. Let's take that guy out. And that's the really great thing about this game, but otherwise you do go left to right here, and there's going to be a little bit of an up-down, as you can see, and that's kind of the reason why you need two melee guys, so that they can stand side by side and make sure that those guys don't run by you or anything like that. Now I'm going to just press the tab button and get to my Marines so that I can have a little bit easier access to the 2 buttons, so I can do my overload shot. And what that does is that it fires a powerful shot dealing 700% weapon damage, and that's really awesome. Let's go ahead and take these guys out, and they do have some environmental things here, and so I'm just going to go ahead and undo that and then pick up all the items. Alright, great. And we got this elevator coming up for me. Let's go ahead and go down. Alright, great. And they do have these little buttons here that I can use as well. So I'm going to go and hit this right there so that my guys will go and do the Juggernaut maneuver whenever they see an enemy. There we go, see? And then they're going to do it automatically, like, so that's great. There are some environmental things that I can blow up and help me out. So this guy right there, he's actually going to be a pretty difficult guy. So I'm just going to use my skills, as you can see, as quick as possible. And then there, I did kill him pretty quick because I was able to use all of my skills. And you kind of have to be quick. I mean, you don't necessarily need to because you do have the pause button, but I don't necessarily like hitting that pause button too much. Otherwise, it does slow down a little bit of the game, and this thing can get a little bit mundane after a while. But as long as you got everything going fast and furious, well, it's gonna be not so mundane. Okay, so that's that right there. Like that. This guy doing everything, huh? It's gonna blow up, and it's gonna have all these little snakes fall around there. That is the bit of the trouble thing here, is that since you do have to click everything or you're going to leave it behind, then you may actually leave behind the item. Another thing too that's really nice is that they'll automatically do a lot of the skills. They'll automatically do the healing, they'll automatically do the reloads, and all this really great stuff. But they don't aggro anyone. It's kind of silly. I don't know why they don't aggro anyone. It's just, why not? Anyways, there's a little treasure chest for me. Great, and they do have traps and stuff for you, so it's not just going to be all straightforward, easy peasy or anything like that. There are traps in this game that they like to throw at you. They also have additional quests that pops up as well, so you really have to watch out for this game here, because lots of interesting stuff that happens during this game. Look at that, I actually would have left that item behind had I not passed by again. Alright, let's go here. And as you see here, yes, there we go. And as you see, we're like, here's a treasure chest. Oh, we gotta get past our 2 little lasers. Alright, no problem. Great. We got this. This is kind of an easy feeling level there. I guess because I had just did a boss, and definitely they weren't easy. Boom! Oh man, having those Marines are great. Go ahead and continue on. Oh, this got to blow up. Alright. We're gonna come back. We're gonna go up first, because it does go out after a while. Let's see my guys all reloading as we go up. Let's go to the right here, see what's over here. Nothing. What? Okay, what's over here? Let's go and shoot that guy. So right now here, Neon was last seen on Sin and dispose of him. So there is going to be a boss guy here somewhere. Alright. Oh, and this is going to be one of the really cool things here. I can use some abilities, and this is kind of the reason why you need to have different types of classes with your group. My engineer here will go and unlock this thing, and then after that we will go and grab it. Ooh, hyper wound gel, nice. And then this thing, so it's kind of a little extra little space here. And I don't know if it makes a difference if you go kill those little guys, but I do it anyways because I adopt the let's shoot everything. Oh god, it's coming right at us. Alright, so let's go ahead and move up and hit this button. Move up. And then after that, we should be going up. And then after that, let's go ahead and hit this guy up there. And as you see, I went and manually selected them, so there you go. Look, I didn't have everybody selected. So like I said, they just stand there like, oh, I'm getting shot, guys. It's just, I really don't know what to do. It's just silly. It's just so silly. All right, so we killed the boss there. He was actually kind of easy. So we do need fuel, so let's go ahead and grab it. And they give you a choice there: items, fuel, or matter. And like I said, matter really doesn't matter. And usually you're kind of running out of fuel or items. So this actually continues on. So don't forget, search everywhere, because look, I would have missed out on a couple of chests had I done that, and a couple of little spots there that just gave me straight up credits. So make sure to go through everything before you lift off. The nice thing about this game though is that if you pick whatever reward you want and then you forget to open up the trunk, it won't allow you to leave the planet without taking the chest. So that's really great. I'm glad they added that in. So alright, and now as you see there, I did enough and I actually went and leveled up. So as you can see, I am going to level up and then I'm going to go face the boss. Let's go ahead and just put the training points here to stamina for that guy here, and then we're going to get more staminas. Alright, because I don't want to die. I hate dying. Dying sucks. So let's go ahead and do that, and then after that we're going to put more stamina. We're going to put more stamina on everybody, because everybody is going to get shot. Bosses, you have to think a little bit, and I have not faced this boss before, and so I have no idea what to expect at this point. So we're just gonna go and gear up for the worst. Agility, oh, lots of stamina there. Let's go ahead and get intelligence to get my crit up like that. And then, oh look, I leveled up twice here, so let's go ahead and get my intelligence and my strength up so I can hold more capacity, and I'll be able to hold better guns. And then after that, look, this guy here, he's my engineer. So I really want to get my intelligence up so he can have the ability cooldown reduction and the drone and turret damage bonus. And I don't have any drones right now, but I will get my agility up so that I can crit more, and then my stamina up. Oops, I didn't confirm it. Okay, like that. So let's go ahead and get that up like I said. Alright, and that's everybody there. And the little green dots denotes that, hey, you got something new here, guys. So let's go ahead and load up the fuel. Boom, boom, boom. Now I do know that I could check box this, don't worry, but the reason why I don't is because what if I didn't mean to do it? You know what I mean? It's a failsafe, right? And so I'm gonna continue to keep that failsafe up just in case. Alright, we'll use automatic reloader. Nearby allies gain benefit from heals, 20% more healing. So let's go ahead and do that. Confirm that up, and I think that's all I can learn. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and do the boss. Just to see. I don't know if this is gonna go well for me. But no, you know what, let's not. Let's not do the boss, because I just really want to go through this one more time, and then item research. And as you can see here, these are all the little cool items for me. And these are items that are being learned at the moment. And as you can see, it does take a little bit of time, but not a big deal. But still, once these are going to be done, then I'll be able to get better equipment for my crew. And honestly, I don't know if I actually have time to do all the extras here, or extra map, but that's fine. I'm just going to go and look at what I got here. Oh, I got a really cool bullet weapon. 655! Woo! That's pretty hot. I'm gonna have to change into it. What is it? Range 3.5, clip size, reload time 1.1, shots per second. That looks like the winner. Let's go ahead and change to this. He's got a gun here. 501, 457. Oh, we're changing that out. Okay. we're gonna change that out, and then I like to disintegrate all of the non-color stuff. All the grays, get out of my face. I don't need you. Alright, so let's go ahead and do one more map before we go away, and I actually don't know if I can... I don't know if I can actually continue on, but why not? Let's try. And again, look, why is this thing change every single stupid time? This is the formation I want. Why don't you save it for me? I don't know. Okay, and I'm going right, but you can also go left as well. I mean, it's just kind of random. Let's go ahead and take this guy out right there. Done deal. There's no markers, so let's go ahead and continue on. Oh yeah. Look at that, he tried to jump me. Oops, I closed the door on my guys. I was like, hey, come on. Alright, so let's go here. He's shooting this yellow beam at me. Stop shooting at me. Because I don't know what these little things are. I shot the bird. Oh, look at that guy. He's shooting me from like a million yards out. Do that. Boom! Look at that. Boom! Nice. Yeah, like the slowing effect or something. But no longer. Yeah. Oh, we got right there. Oh, there's a chest. Nice. Alright, so I need a Violator and a Cyborg Minion. Those are the two things I need. Sweet, I got Assault Drones for a item there, so that's kind of cool. Oh man, they died before. They died before they can even say hello. I had them at hello. Okay, let's go up real quick. Pills! Reload, guys, reload. Alright, nothing here except for that guy right there. Okay. 0.2. Take him down, take him down. Oh, he's gonna pop him up here. Sweet. Definitely sweet. Okay, oh look at that. I actually finished this mission pretty quick. I just so happened to go in the right way. Let's go ahead and just get more fuel. Nice. But we're going to continue on this level even though I just finished it. But the nice thing is that I can leave this level anytime I want now. So that'll be good. Okay. Huh? Okay. Oh yeah, he thought he can get me killed here. Alright, we hit that there. Yes, another schematic. Sweet. Uh-oh. Crime theft. Uh-oh, uh-oh. So I'm going to press pause here. One of the few times I'm going to need to. And then we're going to ram him. Like that. Good upgrade. Second wind, temporary health bonus. And then my guys are just healing automatically, so not a big deal. Continue on with the battle frenzy. Alright, we killed that guy that just popped out. Awesome. He don't got nothing on us, guys. He don't got nothing on us. Alright. Boom. Right. Let's go ahead and just throw an EMP grenade. Haha, that just disrupted them. Nice, nice. That's the nice thing about having an engineer. Oh my gosh. So here, my guys all need to get away except for the guys in front here. Man, they tried to jump me. You saw that? A little bit of a trap right there. And that's what I'm talking about. This game pretty cool like that. Oh look, another little trap here. that's okay. I got my little thing here. Alright. Bring it down. Bring it down! Okay, give me that launcher. Sweet. But yeah, I mean, just because I finished the level doesn't mean I'm actually finished. I still got more loots to find. And it's all about the loot finds. Bring that in. Bring that in. Nice. Football player. He's got a lot of health here. I believe I'm missing somebody. Yes, I am. Yep, I am missing my sniper. And that's another thing too. It's just like, you always gotta select your guys, otherwise you'll accidentally leave them behind here. Like that. Look at that. I was like, where's my sniper? Ugh. Luckily I noticed. Otherwise I'd be fighting without my sniper all this time. And there's just some things, there's little things here that aggravate me about this game. But otherwise, good game here. Pick this up. Pixel Privateers. Definitely one to be had for loads of funsies. You can't go wrong here. You just can't. Okay, and we stop firing again. Why do we stop? There we go. But you can accidentally, you can totally misclick a lot, and then things like that happen. Huh? I'm not sure why they did what they did there. And messes you up. But hey, there'll be more gameplay reviews. This is the VG Purist. Hey, if you like what you've seen here, please subscribe, like my videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Go get some.